It's just like when Nigerians, like where we come from, like there's not many ways of out. There's not many ways of out at all. Like there's a lot of people, bro, and it's like their whole life is selling water on the side of the road. Mm-hmm. And there's no aspirations of any life after that. They know that's their life. The family knows, like, okay, they sell water on the side of the road. They'll do that probably till the day they die. And that's just the truth of it, right? So it's like whenever you get that out, you have to attack it to the best of your abilities, or you're just messing up our opportunity God gave you.
And welcome back to another episode of Guys Being Dudes. This is going to be episode 38 for you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to us every single week. If you guys are listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, we love you guys. We thank you guys. Make sure to leave a dope review. And if you're watching us on if you're watching us on YouTube, you know, you're a visual learner like myself, and we appreciate you as well. Make sure to press that subscribe button. Make sure to press that like button, and make sure to drop a dope comment down below. There was actually a really good comment that was dropped last episode that I thought was pretty cool, and it was a pretty long one, dude. It was like an essay.
It was in depth.
It was in depth, dude. It was in depth. I got right back to him, bro. It was like 1 a.m. I had nothing else to do, and I sent him like a whole essay back. It was cool. It was pretty cool. We appreciate you guys for dropping any comments, you know, leaving the dope reviews, interacting with us. You know, we love to interact back with you guys. So just keep doing that, man. But Luke, how's your day going?
You know, man, it's another great Tuesday. Can't complain. I mean, 38 weeks. It's crazy to think that we're consistently just doing it every single Tuesday, right? You know what I mean? Figuring it out day by day at the end of the day. But, seriously,
you know, almost to 52, bro.
Almost to 50.
I know, almost to 50. 52 will be a full year.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. I mean, that's exciting for sure. Yeah. But no, I'm excited to be here. Really excited to be here.
Yeah, so, we definitely got a dude that's been kind of tough to get on the podcast these last couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie. He's a busy man. He's got a goal on his mind, and, you know, he's working towards that right now. But guys, please welcome your 2021 First Team All-Mountain West offensive lineman, Alex Akingbulu. How's it going, man?
Everything's good, man. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir.
I love what y'all doing, man. Kudos.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hell
now, did I say that right? Akingbulu?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah? I was waiting for it, too, because everybody when they want to say my name, they give me the look like this just to make sure. Because if I start doing this or something, they'd be like, "Oh no, I mess it up." But no, you said it exactly right.
See, now I don't want to take away from your thunder, but my last name's Sula too, and I get that messed up all the time. And I'm like, it's only 4 letters, but I like a
like mine's is pretty. I feel like it's pretty simple.
It's broken up.
Yeah, it's broken up. Exactly. Yeah.
That's
some people mess it up, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly. Yeah. But no, guys, like you said, you know, today we got former UCLA and Fresno State.
Yeah.
Absolute dude right here who's getting ready for a very important day of his life. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, very important.
And, you know, I mean, aside from the exciting college baseball that's been going on that we've been talking about and everything.
We've been hammering it.
Right? Yeah, we have been hammering it. But on the other side of sports, you got the NFL Combine and NFL Pro Day coming up. And that's in your realm, right? So, you know, kind of something that you're preparing for. Talk about the mindset the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. I'm just locked in, man.
Yeah.
You know, it gets to a point where you have your goal on one thing, and that's the thing I'm just going for. Nothing else really. I don't want to say nothing else matters, but, you know, right now that's the main priority. So just like trying to figure out things to better myself and better my body.
Right.
When you kind of really dig deep into it, it's like it's more than X's and O's. You gotta really take care of your body.
Exactly.
So like, that's something I really digged into. Like everybody's body's different. Now I could truly say I know my body and what I need to do to improve, you know, the things I'm lacking. If I had an ankle sprain earlier in the season, okay, that's why my ankle's stiff. I never really broke it up. Okay, let me break it up. Okay, now that's going to improve the way I drive out of my stance. You know, so like everything connects. Like
it's deeper. Yeah,
it's like that stuff you don't really get taught. Like, you know, when you're a freshman in college or something like that.
Right.
But like,
it's hard to teach. I mean, no one knows your body except for yourself.
Exactly.
So that's a tough thing to like teach or like have, you know, try to teach someone to learn their body.
How do you learn? Is that just something kind of over time, or is that just with the technology we have now to able to learn our bodies
just
better?
Over time, just listening to, you know, the guys above you, obviously coaches, strength and conditioning coaches
Makes
that,
sense.
you know, I've had. So it's just like gathering information. And at a certain point, you just got to take it upon yourself to like
process it.
You're going to know, like, if something's hurting you, you got to figure it out.
Makes sense.
Now, this is the most important time of your life right now, man. You only go through this one time. You know, how you eat, how you train, how you recover, they all matter, you know? Yeah. I mean, shoot, like I just said, you get this opportunity one time, you know, and then life's unfair sometimes too. So you got to do everything you can to make sure you're ready for that opportunity.
Absolutely.
But, you know, like I said, you got to eat well, but you know, there's a lot of good things to eat here in this town. It's kind of hard to eat healthy here in this town, bro. There's so much shit.
There's a lot of options here.
Dude, I feel like Fresno, we don't got the sightseeing, okay? But we do have, we got food, bro.
We got a lot of variety.
I'm from
of
LA,
too.
so like, okay, when I first came here from UCLA, right, I'm thinking like, I don't know, I'm just probably eating pizza and hot dogs the whole day. Bro, the food here is actually like
legit.
Wide range too of everything.
No, for real. Like,
Yeah.
bro, there's so many places I could think of. It's just like I say, the Mexican food here is better than LA. To me,
top notch, for sure.
A lot of people, when I say that back home, they're like, how? Fresno? No. I truly, like, I can vouch on that for sure.
I can vouch on that too. When you go near like LA or like San Diego, you get like the Mexican restaurants, but they're more like the Americanized.
Yeah, it's not authentic.
Like, the logos are just simple, like literally, like nothing matches. But here, I mean, you got Carlitas, bro. Carlitas smacks, bro. There's this like little place right here off of Herndon near Temperance. Dude, they be grilling the bottom and the top of the burrito after they make it. So like your burrito stays perfect form, one, and
exactly
two, the crunch. Oh man,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think what makes it better a little bit here in Fresno is that it's not as big as LA. Because like for LA, I mean, there's thousands of options for food places, there's good places, but you got to really find them or know them.
Yeah.
And then here, it's like you know the good places, and you can just go to anyone. So
Absolutely.
I think for sure.
Yeah, no, we went to Doghouse right the other day, and he tried to take down 2 Firebirds. Do you like the Firebird? Have you had the Firebird?
Absolutely. That's
At first, I was like, I could take down 3, and I really thought I could. And then the second one, I'm telling you, it was the sauce, man. It was like it made my the bottom of the bun all soggy, and I was like, all right, it kind of grossed me out. Like I was like, nah,
soggy bread ain't cool.
Doghouse. That's the first place that was the first food I've ever tried when I came here. I had like an unofficial visit. That's the first place I went to.
Yeah.
Really
Did they tell you to go there?
Yeah, I was like, so what's a good place to go? Everybody's like, Doghouse. So I was like, okay.
See, I know there's a lot of mixed emotions about Doghouse.
Yeah.
Truthfully. Yeah, no, because like personally, I'm a big barbecue sauce connoisseur, right?
Okay.
And I'm not a fan of the barbecue sauce. It's too thick. It's just, you know, it's just not my cup of tea.
It isn't the best barbecue sauce I've had,
yeah,
for sure.
it's not.
It is. But the food's really good to me.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah,
I got something that's been stirring in my mind a little bit, and I think that we could all vouch for this one. And it's a term that a lot of people are using, and I feel it's very saturated now in today's world, and that's the GOAT, the word GOAT.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And truly speaking of that term, which I get it's a term, so I don't want to be like a Karen and be like, don't use the term GOAT. But like truthfully, GOAT means something. Like if we're using it to explain someone, it means something, right?
It used to mean more.
Or it used to mean more. And I feel like now it's just everybody uses that.
I mean, last week we were called goats, and we haven't done shit.
Seriously.
Like,
joking around, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like goat, like, but it's still like, I think that word solidifies itself to a little bit more meaningful of a word than the way people use it today.
So you're saying,
I think GOAT is like, now it's like more of like pioneers and stuff like that. Like if you're in a position that you have, like, many haven't been in before, I think we just throw that term around pretty much.
Yeah.
Or if you're just unique.
Yeah.
If you're just unique in general, you're a GOAT.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, yeah, we definitely, I'm guilty. I throw that word around. But it's like when you like talking to the bros,
Yeah, no.
you know,
I get
bro,
that.
you're the GOAT.
You're goated for sure. See, for
goated.
me, I like the unique term I like, and Jalen Green said this when he was actually in high school, but he said the unicorn. Like, that's what, like, the unicorn.
Yeah.
I like the unique. So, like, unique, I'll be like, yeah, he's a little unicorn. 'Cause you don't see him. You never see him around, you know, all that.
It's all about perspective, though.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, like,
for sure.
Jalen Green, like, bro, he's the GOAT for Fresno.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
you can't necessarily say he's not, but it's like, okay, if you're talking about in basketball in general, nah, he's not the GOAT.
Right.
But it's like, if you mean so much to a group of people, I can understand why people, you know, throw around that term for sure.
Yeah. Who's your guys' GOAT? You guys got a GOAT?
I mean, you already know mine, bro. Come on,
Mr.
Number 12.
TB?
Yeah, number 12 on the field, number 1 in my heart.
Wow.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Yeah, that's a lot of people's GOAT. My GOAT's Kobe Bryant.
Okay, for
I think
sure.
he's up there
Forever.
for sure.
Kobe Bryant. I think he's the best basketball player to ever grace this earth, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think, MJ or Kobe. I didn't see enough of MJ. You know, I'm younger, but I think for sure one of them two.
Neither of y'all LeBron fans?
I mean, yeah, I fuck with LeBron. I don't have a reason to hate him.
Is he like, no, but are you like a LeBron like that? That's
no,
your guy.
I'm not a LeBron.
He was. For basketball, I'm not a basketball fan. I'd say I'm a Miami Heat fan, but player-wise, I'm a LeBron and James Harden fan. Those are my guys.
Okay. What are you
I was just asking, just trying to see where the room's at.
But I don't like my thing about LeBron. I just don't like the way he needs to stick to just playing some basketball sometimes. But that's my only thing. But
I don't know. He hasn't given me a reason to hate the guy. Like every time I see him, he's just on TV doing some miraculous things, dunking over fucking people, just doing what he does.
Yeah.
What are your feelings on? You look like you're over here.
No. It's like mixed. So it's for me. It's really a battle.
Okay.
Because I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fan.
Okay.
Since I was born, like that's just how it is. I'm from LA.
Yeah.
So I'm also a Kobe fan, diehard. Yeah. So like, from the period he got into the league till before he touched the Lakers, I was probably one of the biggest guys to like hate on him. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah. But I have I could bring up stats. We can go about this all the time. But now that he's a Laker and seeing what he's doing, especially like at this age, like I do like have like a lot of respect, and I can see why a lot of people say like he's really the greatest and stuff like that. But he doesn't have people don't like when people say this. He doesn't have that it factor. Like
really,
I don't think so. Like that killer mentality. Like when you watch Jordan, he's trying to really end it all. Yeah. Kobe had the same thing. Like if he touches the ball, you know what's happening. There's been many times in LeBron's career where that's just not the case. Like,
and it has to do with part of the game just changing overall. I mean, like back then, dude, those guys used to play so aggressive. Yeah, bro. Like it was like street ball damn near. Yeah. I mean, back then they were so aggressive. Now you got guys jumping into other defenders, because they're shooting a three. Yeah, like they're jumping up and they're trying to get touch and draw the foul. It's just a different style of basketball now, but he does feed into that, like that, not having that it factor because he's kind of soft, dude. He's a little bit of softy sometimes when the time comes being, He complains.
He can be.
If you complain, you're soft. I'm sorry.
He's definitely the most vocal, like, legend that I've seen in terms of like if Kobe doesn't get a call, it's like okay, next time I'm just gonna kill you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
If something doesn't go his way, you kind of see it in his play for real.
Oh yeah, 100%. He starts giving up. Like he'll walk off the court. In my head, like now I'm just like all these instances of LeBron are starting to come up.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to turn it into this LeBron bash. There's many times where think about it. Every time he's lost, a lot of people never point in his direction. Nope. Oh no, his team was bad. Bro, he's played on great teams.
A lot of them.
Compared to other legends in this game, like he's probably had the best luck in terms of the guys he's played with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and he's also had a lot to say too, which is what I mean.
Exactly.
He's definitely at the end of the day, he's respectable, for what he's done for the game for sure. But I mean, everybody's that talk is always going to be a controversial one. LeBron for sure, I think so. Yeah. But one thing that I think we could agree on the GOAT is Fresno State UCLA football game. That might have been probably one of the greatest of all time games.
That shit was
we've experienced. I think we need to talk about that one a little bit.
That's the best game I was a part of for sure.
And it has to be. You coming from both sides. Talk about those emotions and the mindset coming into that game.
Yeah, that was... I can't even explain the emotion through that game. Like, obviously, it wasn't no Super Bowl or no championship game, but like...
Damn near felt
like it. For me, at least, this is just me because of like my past and like coming here, like that was like a big game for me.
Yeah.
I wanted to win it so bad. The whole team knew, even fall camp, they knew like that was circled on my calendar. So like just the way it happened and just to the last second.
Dude.
There
was magic in there that night.
Magic. It was a movie. Like everybody has instances in their life where you're like, this is a surreal moment. Like you're just I believe in God. You're just letting God, it's just happening. Like you're not necessarily thinking like the rest of the game. I wasn't getting tired. I didn't think about, I was hurt. I didn't feel anything. I was just like, everybody was just playing. Jake was getting thrown around. It's like, he'd get back to the huddle. It's like nothing just happened. And it's like, okay, on to the next play. And like, we just kept going and kept going. It was just
that magic in that second half for sure. Like that's what I'm saying. The line was you guys the force and the power. It was crazy. It was like it's second half. Usually this starts getting a little dwindled down and tired and all that. No, it was a whole nother energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was crazy. That game was crazy.
I'm sad that we didn't even get to go to it.
No, yeah.
Oh, did that place erupt? Even though you guys were
before the game even started, bro. That was the most Fresno State fans I've seen at an away game.
Yeah.
Like, period. Bro.
They showed out.
It was really our stadium, bro. Like really? Honestly,
more people showed up over there than they do even here, huh?
I wouldn't say that, but it's hard. It's hard to say that because the Rose Bowl is so big and it's spread out, so you can't really estimate how many people was there. But I'll say like when we ran out to the field, they was cheering harder than the UCLA fans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's sick.
I already knew, bro. I knew he was going to win that game, and you could. Nobody in that locker room would tell you we were scared or thought anything different. Right. Like Pac-12 is honestly, it's the same thing, bro.
You can.
It's really just
when the time starts, bro. It's the game's a game, bro. It's the exact same whether you're playing on the other side of the fucking world. It's the exact same game. You know?
So it comes out and plays harder, like we said last episode, right? You can't just throw the gloves out, or you can't just go out there and expect to win. Yeah. You got to want to win. Absolutely. For sure. So take us back a little bit then to the UCLA times, then getting recruited and all that. How was your time there?
My time there was dope.
Yeah,
it was a great time. Got recruited by Coach Mora. He's at UConn now.
Yeah.
Great guy. It was a great time.
You spent all 4 years there?
3.
3 years?
So registered my first year.
Okay.
I came in at like 240.
Okay.
I was a basketball kid, so I was skinny.
Yes,
really could lift, bro. I was a whole different person. So I had to redshirt, and the next year, that's when I tore my ACL. So it was like back-to-back years. It was just kind of
going
through fighting, man. Just fighting,
that's
bro.
tough.
Just fighting, but like that strengthened my mentality a lot.
Oh yeah,
like, that I could really like say those 2 years like really made who I am now.
Initially, was the decision for UCLA just to stay at home because you were in LA and all that?
It was a lot. It was just like when you kind of like see all the pluses and minuses, like for every school, like UCLA, obviously it's in LA. My sister actually went there too at that time. Cool. Education, like for me, I'm Nigerian, and my parents, that's what they preach. Education's top tier. So like a team that had education and, a good sports team is like, that's really where I wanted to go. So like, it was just a lot of things that just like made sense.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's important too, figuring out the best fit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I wanted to ask, because a lot of people, right, they just make a choice and they don't really think about all that, at the end of the day, that choice may put you in a better place for the future, right? Yeah. And we could say that might have worked out for you, right?
It definitely worked out. I'll say that.
Right?
If I could choose again, though, I don't know. It's hard to say that because I wouldn't change anything because my journey is my journey.
Exactly.
Right. But if I had a mindset of just football, like back then, my mindset wasn't necessarily just football. My mindset was like I said, academics, football. It was like just put myself in the best position, like in general, because I only played 2 years in high school. So like the dreams of just like going to the league and stuff wasn't as big as they could have been. So I wasn't like necessarily like, okay, what's the best football decision for me? But if I was to think, okay, what's the best football decision for me? I would have went a whole different route for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I would have went a whole different route. But like, man, I love how everything played out for sure. Man.
Oh right,
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
I feel like everyone has their own journey.
Absolutely.
And like throughout that journey, no one said it's going to be easy.
Yeah,
right? There's going to be hardships. There's going to be a lot of life lessons to learn throughout that journey, and you can only grow from those. You only can grow from.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned you played basketball, so was that your little first love, or is that just some
basketball?
You picked up being 6'6"?
No, basketball is my love, man. The thing is with basketball is like you're in high school, you have hoop dreams, right? And for me, I was always the biggest kid around. When you're the biggest kid, they throw you at center. Yeah. That's just how it is. Like nowadays, it's evolving to where,
for sure,
the big guys can develop, handle skills and shoot the ball. But no, when I was in high school, it was like, no, get in the post.
Yep.
Rebound, set screens, you feel what I'm saying? So I never developed any other skill set.
Yeah.
So then it gets to a point where it's just like my junior year, I'm like, bro, I'm 6'6", which is, I don't want to say that's not tall. It's tall. But like when you really think about it in the basketball picture, I'm not a center at 6'6".
No.
So I was just, things just kind of getting real, and I was like, okay, let me try football out just to, you know, see what I can do in that. And then it just took off from there.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's
So what about basketball to football? Did you like more?
Basketball is the finesse.
Yeah.
The finesse of basketball, just the oohs and ahs pretty much. Like,
makes sense.
I would say you get more like, obviously you get more like individual like spotlight on basketball. But like football, bro, the aggression, the adrenaline, and the feeling you get from football is just different. Like I love football way more now, and it's just because I don't know how to explain it. It's more of a team game. So it's like when you get to play with your brothers, bro, there's no other feeling when y'all get to the top of the mountain and y'all win something like UCLA game. There's no better feeling in that locker room compared to like a basketball game, to me at least. Because, you know, one individual you've seen it many times. You've seen Kobe, you've seen James Harden just take over a game and it's like, oh, he has 60 points, great for him. No, it's like football, everything has to click, especially my position O-line. Everybody has to be on the same page. And when you work together as a team, that's way more satisfaction to me. Than individual stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Knowing that your brother's got your back, that's
that's
satisfaction for sure.
Now, what's it like, you know, when someone gets you, you know, someone gets your ass right there on that snap, like, are, you know, the other linemen like, hey, pick it up, or you already know, you're like, hey, you got me there, but, you know, this next one, I'm getting you back right here.
Yeah, I mean,
how's that?
As a leader on the O-line, I don't really need necessarily anybody else to like, you know, try to pick me up sometimes, but not really. I just have this pride in myself. Like if somebody gets me, next time it's not gonna
shoving them to the ground.
Happen.
Yeah, absolutely. But like as a leader, you know, like okay, if that happens to a younger guy though, they might not have that confidence yet. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like okay, it's my time to, you know, if we're in the huddle, like okay, like just drop it. You got to erase. Like you in football, you have to have what's the word I'm trying to look for? Amnesia or something. You can't remember the past.
Short-term memory?
Yes, short-term memory. So just forget the play. Whatever happened. Like you can't affect it. And that's the stuff I say you gotta put that in life too. It's football is life. But yeah, the younger guys just forget about it and just, you know, go crazy in the next play. Yeah, that's all you can do.
That's literally. That's all you can do.
So there's no point in pouting about it. Because at the end of the day, you're still going to be at that same door. Like either you go
I use that same idea and thought in just my regular life. You know,
exactly.
Like when shit just does not go my way, and you know we're all human. Not everything goes our way.
Yeah.
You know, in that time, I just have to be like, well, I can't change it. How am I going to learn? How am I going to move on? All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah,
you know,
that's my mentality for sure.
Yeah, you got to have that mentality, man. But you know, you went to Fresno State after your third year playing, right? Why did you end up going over here?
I mean, like I said, this is another thing. I think it was just God's work. Because coming out of UCLA, so I graduated in 3 years, and then so I was able to grad transfer, and I still had three years on the backside because I redshirted and stuff. So I didn't have any film because I redshirted and then tore my ACL. I didn't have any film besides like some spring ball stuff. So like sending my film out to colleges after that, it was kind of hard. Because a lot of people didn't know like what I still had. People, oh, is your knee still messed up? Like, no, I'm completely fine. But like, it's kind of hard, you know, convincing coaches. You know, that's their job. So I didn't really have many offers besides like D2 stuff, and you know, D2 route is fine. But like for me, like I knew my worth, and I was confident. I knew I could get back to that, you know, that D1 level. So
100%.
I was actually going to go back to JUCO, bounce back to JUCO for a semester, a year, or whatever, play there, ball out, and then get out from there. But then Coach Grubb called me up randomly one day. Like I literally just applied. Like I got my JUCO ID card and stuff like that. And then he called me the next day like, yo, somebody, like they didn't have a spot for me. But then like he called me back saying, yo, like, one of our old linemen got injured, like so that like in the rule books, like that opens up a spot. So I drove up the next day, you know, did a little, you know, work just to see if I could move and stuff like that, and then by the next week or so, I was going full go. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that is pretty sick, man.
Yeah,
definitely. You know, God's plan for you. Just doing all the work for you. Just you know, you gotta just live in the moment, and whatever you know comes your way.
Got to.
You gotta just you know.
Yep.
What's the word? Take it on, I guess. I can't figure
You
out.
just gotta have faith, man.
You just gotta have faith.
Yeah, you just gotta have faith.
For sure,
100%.
bro.
Well, I mean, you know, what's coming up pretty soon, I guess you could say, is NFL Pro Day and all that stuff, right? And you've been working out at AP Fresno, right? So what has, you know, kind of Dave and all them over there at AP been doing to help you get ready and prepare?
Man, they've been doing everything from, you know, strengthening to speed to agility to flexibility, mobility, everything.
Helping you know your body more and more?
Yeah, no, Dave knows what he's doing. He's a very intellectual guy. He knows the ins and outs of the body too. So, yeah, he's just been helping me figure out like the things I need to improve on and the things, you know, that are weak or the things I need, you know, to stretch out and stuff like that. So it's definitely been a great experience, especially the group of guys we have. It's a small group, and that's what I like and that's what I wanted. Because so we can now, you know, focus in on everybody. We could kind of build this, you know.
And you guys all have the same goal.
Same goal, and now we're pushing each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a great experience for sure.
Yeah, the times I've been there to record you guys are definitely pushing each other for sure.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I haven't been there, so how is it? It's got to be intense.
It's crazy. When they do the 225 for reps, I want one day to do to the upper
you should have
body
been
day.
there. You should have been there this last. Damn, I don't remember, but last week, yeah,
It was
going
crazy.
at it.
Yeah, the
Going
day
at
I
it.
went, bro, they were yelling at
I
each other.
believe it.
yeah. No, we have to, bro. We have
Yeah.
to. We just want the best from each other.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You want everyone to win, you know?
Absolutely,
Everyone.
and everyone can win. So
Yep.
it's like, you know.
How'd you get connected with them though? Dave, Josh, and Greg. How did that all come
Okay,
about?
so with AP and Dave and them, that's crazy. So another thing, it just happened. So when I transferred to Fresno State, the first person that hit me up was, his name is Kevin Jordan. He's a OG. I call him OG. That's Big OG. We went to the same high school at Narbonne High School. He graduated. I don't know, but I don't want to say he old. He gonna be mad, but
You know, G.
but he played for Fresno around 1999-ish
Okay.
area. So he hit me up because he stays out here now, and he connected me with Dave because I wasn't able to train with the team right away because I had to get my paperwork right. So the time I was already out here, I didn't want to sit at home or anything. I needed a gym to work out. So that was AP was the first place I went to just get a lift in and stuff like that. And that's where I met Dave, and I worked out with Kenny Wiggins that day.
Oh,
They could tell you I was, rusty. Rusty, weak. They was looking at me like, is this guy serious? Yeah, I was rusty, weak, but like, everything happens for a reason. So that,
100%.
like as soon as I came out here, I connected with them. So then,
100%.
just full circle. I've always just stayed in touch with them, and it's just built a relationship.
Yeah, no, 100%. Now, I want you to be honest with me, because we keep talking about your pro day, combine's currently going on. Or did it end? Did it finish today?
They're doing it today. Safeties.
Okay, safeties and all
corners,
that.
I believe safeties
Yeah.
and corners, yeah.
Are you excited for what's to come, or are you a little bit nervous, man?
Bro, I'm excited, bro.
Yeah?
I'm so excited. Like, watching, I had my pen and paper watching the O-line go the other day. Was it Friday? Yeah, I had my pen and paper watching them, just trying to pick up any little last, pieces of information I
100%.
could do with the drills and stuff like that. And just, seeing, those guys run, just seeing, where I could place myself and what I see myself doing. So it was just like, bro, the whole time I'm watching it, my juices are flowing.
Yeah.
I know, just motivation pretty
Yeah,
much.
100%.
And I'm ready to go, man. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you're supposed to be nervous. If you're not nervous about something, then you truly don't want it.
Yeah.
I think that's just human nature.
Yep. That's
So
good
it's
talk.
not
That's
a
a good
bad
point.
thing. Yeah, it's never a bad thing to be nervous. Like, it's a little nervous and excitement. That's really what you want. Absolutely.
That's a really good point, actually.
I saw that center. He ran like a 4.9. Freaking was
Bro,
flying. He was like
these- bro, I'm telling you, bro,
You
like-
guys move it
Bro,
all.
these guys are evolving.
Crazy,
Like,
yes.
it's
Like,
not
it's
how
the
it once was.
evolution,
Like,
bro.
these big guys are, especially the D line. Like,
Yes.
like
crazy.
you can't tell me O line is not one of the hardest positions. When you watch the D line do what they do, and then we have to block them.
Block them. Yes.
Like, you can't tell me. That's just me.
Because the D line, they're just going after you guys. Got
Yeah, like if I was a D lineman, like I'm gonna get a lot of, because I have a lot of D line
Yeah, I
guys.
was about to say, you better
If
watch.
I was a D lineman, like, bro, I just have to get one win.
Yeah, right.
If I get one sack a game, I'm an all-star. And I could just run in a straight line to get that sack too. I could just run as hard as I can and catch somebody slipping once, and I'm fine. But like O-line, bro, trying to stop them like continuously and working with five guys, it's like You can't tell me it gets harder than that. Cornerback is hard too.
Yeah.
And obviously quarterback is that's the hardest position for sure. Yeah.
Jake did a really good job, man.
Oh well, Jake's my guy, man. Jake is special.
He really is special.
Yeah. He's got that it factor when the game comes.
What?
He'll put his fucking life on the line, bro.
Jake is my guy. I'm telling you, bro. I'll ride and die for that guy, for real. He definitely has that factor, because when you really look in his eyes, like, there's many games, obviously UCLA, different games too, but like, you look in his eyes and you know, like, we're winning this game, or we're gonna die trying for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He's one of those that just he's coming there to win, and there's nothing else.
Oh yeah,
and if
facts.
the outcome's different, he's gonna figure out a way next week to figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely,
for sure. Yeah.
I got a question for you, man.
What's up?
You know, after you get drafted, what's a short-term goal? Have you even thought about that far ahead?
I mean, yeah, there's obviously short-term goals, long-term goals. There's a lot of different, avenues I could go depending on, where, if I get drafted, okay, free agency, like, there's definitely different goals, but my main goal is just focus on now, man.
Yeah.
Just focus on right now. Obviously, like, everything else will come. Like, obviously a house is a goal, but that's probably in the next year or 2-3 years. But like, honestly, just to make it, and then like put my family in the best position possible. That's really about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's my goal too, man. Like once like, we're pretty financially stable. Like I just want to make sure my family's all good. Like, that's number one. I just want to, like, mom's is number one. Just making sure she's fine. Like, I want to get in a position where I pay off any debt she has. Doing this, I want to do all this without her even knowing. Just like pay all debt without even asking. Just
absolutely. Pay off a crib, and like, honestly, anything else she wants, and just have her sitting pretty somewhere. That's the main goal. If I don't do anything else in life, like, if I only have money to do that, like, that's the main thing I need.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that for sure.
100%.
The importance of surrounding yourself with and having those people that are, the good people, good right people, and doing the right thing for them after is special. I want to go back a little bit on the education route. Right now you said you're pursuing your second master's.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to talk about why was that so important to you, in the sense of also football, because as an athlete, mentally, a lot of us at the time, we're just like, school, we'll deal with it later, but I'm gonna go out and do this for sports. It was always, but at the end of the day, it is still student athlete.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why was it important for you?
So this is actually one of the conversations I had with the team around bowl week of our last bowl week, just talking to all the guys, like literally everybody in the room. And I was just like, because I know the mentality of like all the athletes, man. Like, obviously everybody wants to go to the league. That's just like, you should want to do that. But then like being in this thing for like 6 years in college, it's like, I've seen many of my guys like who have the ability not get the chance, or injury happens, or they're just not good enough. Like, some people, like, there's different reasons why, some people's dreams, like, to get to league just doesn't happen.
Right.
So, like, you got to realize, like, that's great to have, but that's something that's temporary. And let's say even if you get to the league, like, how long will you be there? It's like, bro, there's so many variables for that side of the spectrum. But like, if I have my degree, I have my degree.
Yeah.
It's that simple. You get what I'm saying?
Something
Like,
fall back on.
Like, so many things on there. So I was telling everybody, like, you got to finish your sentence. I call it like finishing your sentence. So like, before probably last year, I would say I didn't finish my sentence. Like, I was the opposite. I was like, okay, he's very smart. Oh, he has a master, this, and the third. But like, where's the football side of it? So that, for me, that was like, okay, I need to finish the sentence in that aspect. But there's a lot of people that's like, okay, they're great players, but like, they don't care about school. They might not even get their degree and stuff. Like, you gotta utilize everything in college sports. Like, why not?
Yeah. And if you have it too, like scholarship or whatever, if you have, might as well,
might as well.
And like, to go to further on that point, let's say you do make it to the league and you end up being like the next Tom Brady. Well, Tom Brady only, he retired at 44, 45, one of the two. Like, he's still, if we have 100-year lifespan, let's say we all had a 100-year lifespan, he's not even halfway done with his life.
Yeah.
So all that time after you're out of football, what are you going to do? Like, that, I mean, that's a serious question every athlete needs to ask. Like, and for you already have a master's. You're working on your second master's, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, right after football, bro, you're going to be all right. I'm sure you have a plan for after football.
Absolutely. I have multiple plans. That's the thing you need to have is multiple plans.
Right.
Like, obviously, you can focus in on one. Like right now, I'm focusing on my plan A, but there's nothing wrong with having, a plan B. A lot of people say, oh no, if I focus so hard on plan A, I don't need one. Okay. I mean, it sounds good until
life hits
reality hits you and it's like, oh,
you gotta stay
my coach
5,
don't
10
like
steps
me.
ahead.
Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly what you just
gotta
said.
stay 5 to 10 steps ahead. If you stay ahead of yourself and everything else, you're all right, for sure. So, I mean, obviously, that does play a key role for all you guys listening. Don't take us for examples. Take him as an example. And go get your education, guys.
Yeah, no, because honestly, because football's not who only you are, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're obviously, like, there's some people out there that truly believe, like, oh yeah, football's me. Well, what happens when football's over, bro? Like, what are you gonna do?
I've seen a lot of guys enter like a lot of depression and just not like get back on their feet because when football's taken away from you, it's just like there's nothing left. And it's like, I know there's like people will say like, oh yeah, you're just smart, so it's easy for you to get a degree. I know a lot of people struggle. Like I struggle too. So like I'm not telling you to get a degree in like engineering. Like honestly, just get a degree. Like there's been many instances where like you could talk to a lot of people in the world, bro, that are in like different fields than their degree.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a statistic. It's above 50%.
Yeah.
Like the people, if you graduate with the degree, it's like over a 50% chance that you actually don't even pursue that.
Exactly.
degree.
And it's fine, but like it's sad to say, like in the corporate America we're in, they like to see that piece of paper.
Yep.
And it's just the truth. Even you could say it's real or fake or doesn't matter, but like just get a degree. You know what I'm saying? Just use the time you have to get that.
And I mean, that's a very, very mature statement from you because, like you just said, there's a lot of people our age that, set it's athlete then student, and they'll only say that behind closed doors and it's by themselves, in front of everyone. They'll be like, oh, I'm a student athlete, but they're not being true to themselves in that moment.
They're not finishing their sentence.
They're not finishing the sentence for sure, man, absolutely. For sure. But what's your biggest strength as an individual off the field? And I want to hear your biggest strength on the field.
It's actually the same thing, just being a leader.
Yeah.
So off the field, whatever I'm doing, just being a leader, being vocal, being able to take charge in situations that need someone to take charge in. Obviously being there for people.
Give us an example of how you're a leader off the field.
So let's say, so I'm in a music group, right? It's 3 of us. We make Afro beats. And like currently we don't have a manager. So right now it's just kind of like we're on this independent world where you have to get everything done yourself. And like obviously we all have our individual life. Like they're students too. I'm a student and I'm playing football, but I still take it, to heart for me to like get the train moving. So like every morning I'm still, figuring out what needs to be done on the checklist and getting, the pieces in the right direction and stuff like that. So.
Now talk a little about your music group, YDN, right?
Yeah, YDN.
Can you go into that real quick?
YDN is YDN stands for Young Determined Nigerians. We made the group back like freshman year in college. My boy Kenna, he's our producer. He's been making beats forever. One day he made a beat. We just freestyled over it, released it. Cool. A lot of people liked it. And then we kind of fell in love with it after that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So would you say that's who you are outside of football? You're a big music guy?
Yeah, definitely a big music guy. Not even necessarily Afro beats because that's what that's what we're really in. But like I listen to rap and R&B and I could listen to country too a little bit. I listen to everything, bro. I have an ear just to like, if it's good music, I like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like as you get older too, you begin to like start, diversifying your music, and stuff like that. I do agree. I do enjoy some oldies every once in a while. I get in the car, I put on some oldies, and I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the music and when we're lifting and stuff like that every day. Yeah, they call me DJ Bulu. I actually DJ too. I actually DJ like for real. Yeah,
really?
I've DJ'd
Man of all traits, bruh.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. That's really good.
DJ is fun too, but yeah, I just like to dabble in different things.
And what's great about that is we have the opportunity today to do that because everything's at our fingertips. All you really have to do is just start. You just got to start something, man.
Just start it and look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube University, bro.
YouTube University for sure.
I'll get my degree from there. I'll get the piece of paper from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because going on, because he mentioned it. I don't know if you know it, but college is not like our cup of tea. Right. I would say. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna speak myself here. It's something that I feel like because I'm in the media production world. Like I work with cameras. I edit and do all that. I feel like a guy like me, I don't need that piece of paper.
Right.
So like, why? Can you explain to me like why I would need that? Like a guy like me going in with cameras that I got somewhat some business here in town. I'm already making the connections. I got relationships with people.
If you're already there, then I can see why you don't necessarily need a piece of paper. But there's also like, I don't know if there's like trade schools for that, or is there not?
There is, and I'm looking into that actually.
See, now there we go. Now that's another form. You get what I'm saying? There's different forms. You don't have to take the traditional route. If you know exactly, like it seems you knew exactly what you want to do before a lot of people did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what they want to do till like second half of their 20s and still don't. But like for the people who like, I like welding, and I knew that when I was 21, bro, go to welding trade school or whatever and just focus on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's definitely different routes for like people who know exactly what they want to do.
Because I would say I was one of those kids that I didn't necessarily knew, but like once I got to, my age now, I'm 21 right now, but even like just a couple years back, I knew that I had to do something with the camera, editing. So like that actually makes a ton of sense.
Bro.
If you know what you want to do.
You don't need to learn about history and this and that.
Dude, that's what I was saying, bro. I'm like, bro. I be getting pissed off because I'm like, I want to work on a video right now, right? Because I'll be working at home, my own desk. I want to work on a video right now. But no, I have to be listening or reading about something that happened in like the 1900s. And I'm like,
go to trade school, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure, bro. That's actually genius.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's genius for sure. Yeah. Speaking of genius, you guys watched that Kanye documentary?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I haven't watched the third episode, so don't spoil it for me. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
we'll tread lightly here.
Huh?
Yeah. We'll tread lightly, but dude, it was great. It was unbelievable. It was
it is good.
Dude, I've been watching it like, before I go to bed, and they're an hour and a half long, but they feel like 3 hours, bro. There's so much info. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And the way it just jumps around, it's just bro, this is, it goes from like 2002 to 2004. You're like, damn this is all the stuff, like all the songs I was bumping in middle school.
Yep.
In my little MP3 player. This is how this all transpired and what was behind it. And it just brings so much light to like who he was.
Yes. And like, and Kanye is another controversial person, man. He's a very controversial person, just like LeBron. Like everyone has different feelings towards him. But with this documentary, to me, it kind of just solidified that this guy is a genius, man. Because I've said
it a long time ago. I'm a real big Kanye fan, though. So
same, and you can, all of his music, like you could always tell, like there's a motive behind it. Like you could just tell he's been working in like the genius footsteps. But as like a person who doesn't like Kanye, I wonder how they feel about this. Or is he just this narcissistic, mother effer that thinks he's just hot shit? Is that what they continue to see through this documentary? Because I'm sure we have viewers out there right now listening that don't like Kanye.
What I like wonder, bro, what if Einstein had a documentary? Or what if
my gosh.
I don't even want to do that, but it's like really like what if like who else? Like I don't know, these guys we put in that genius category. What if they have social media? What if Picasso has social media? Like you only hear about this like
we know one story of these guys because that's all. That's
but
all
like, bro, like these guys battled with stuff too, and it's like it probably comes hand in hand with all the stuff that's going in their brain. Like they weren't perfect humans that were also just very smart. They're like, no, these very smart people had stuff that they deal with too. So it's like, I don't know. We want everybody to be perfect in this world. I feel
no one's perfect, guys.
No one, man.
And for those people out there listening, and like, we all have problems too. We all have struggles. We all feel a certain way. We all share those same emotions that you may be feeling right now. But what's going to separate you from the other people around you is the way you go about it, the way you react, the way you do what you have to do to get yourself out of a tough situation. Let's say you're in one of those, man. So
absolutely,
definitely, we all share those same human feelings. Definitely,
absolutely.
I would say that too. But you got anything right now, man?
I wanted to cover a little bit your Nigerian background. Yeah, cover it a little bit.
It's just like when Nigerians I just recently went to Nigeria.
Really?
For Christmas and my birthday around December time.
That's cool.
After the
that is really cool.
And you kind of see I just got it. It just made sense. So it's where we come from, there's not many ways of out. There's not many ways of out at all. There's a lot of people there's a lot of people, bro, and it's their whole life is selling water on the side of the road. And there's no aspirations of any life after that. They know that's their life. The family knows okay, they sell water on the side of the road. They'll do that probably till the day they die. And that's just the truth of it, right? So it's whenever you get that out, you have to attack it to the best of your abilities, or you're just messing up our opportunity God gave you. And there's not many opportunities. So if you get one, you got to do this for the whole, for all of Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? So it's same thing with okay, my parents coming into the country when they're 29 or so. Not many people can get their, visa or green card or whatever. So since you got that and you're in, America, the land of, they say the free and stuff like that. You have to attack it the best way possible. You have to go full speed ahead. There's no regrets. We don't want no, wasting of time. Usually that's really just the mentality of it.
Right.
Really. We just like to attack everything head on because we don't like to take anything for granted, truthfully.
And it makes sense. Correct. Yeah. Because it's basically when you have that opportunity,
you have to, man.
You're going for it.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
How long did you stay over there?
I was there for a month, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like when you travel that far, you gotta make your time. Worth
absolutely.
it. So
I was there for a month. It was a great time, bro. Nigeria is so beautiful.
You go with your parents and all, your family?
I actually went by myself.
Really?
Yeah, I went by myself, but I met I have many family there, so I stayed with my grandma and stuff. But I flew over by myself.
Oh, that's awesome.
And just it was great, bro.
What would you say to those? I was gonna say, what would you say to those who have never been out? Traveled out of the country or anything,
bro. That's one thing in life that will open your brain up so much and change your perspective on so many things. It doesn't even necessarily have to be in Nigeria. Just getting out of your comfort zone. You can start out small if you've never left. Because I know people who's never left Fresno.
Yep. Which is
you never left. Yeah, if you never left Fresno, okay, go to LA.
Right.
Once you do that, you're gonna your eyes open. Oh, you wonder, okay, what is San Diego like? You know what I'm saying? So now you start sprinting and you'll see yourself changing mentality on just how you kind of maneuver through life. So it's just start off small and then eventually start going places you never thought you would go to.
I definitely want to do that.
Yeah.
Traveling, every time you travel, no matter where you go, like you're saying, if someone were to just go to LA for the first time, like you said, it opens up your eyes. You have a great time no matter what.
Absolutely.
Traveling's great, man. Yeah. I can't wait to do that. Some serious world traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go to some places where I just didn't think I would be end up in and just exist in 100%. That place. Yeah.
And our time now is the way I look at it is I don't see myself becoming a world traveler, tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
I look at it as okay, you know what? Later in my life, that's something I want to do.
Yeah.
So the way I look at my time now and my 20s and just this last year is it's just time to work. Put my head down, work, get what I want in this life, what I feel like I could get, and and then have fun. We have so many ideas and aspirations, bro. I can't stop thinking about some of the stuff that we've talked about and stuff.
Yeah.
But just our time right now is just to work. Just work. Just get to put your head down and work.
No doubt. Well, I'm gonna put myself in a general manager's shoes here now.
Oh, yep, absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Alex Akingbulu, what am I gonna get from you acquiring you on my team? What separates you from other offensive linemen, from this offensive lineman that I might want to pick up? What separates you?
Like I said earlier, with that leadership role, coming in, I know a lot of people, don't think they can fill that role, but, I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter what your age is to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? And being a leader is you could be a leader in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Vocal, even though if I'm not on the field first year or anything like that, I'm just going to come in ready to work, be vocal, you know, be a great teammate, and also, you know, come in, you know, hardworking. I'm a hardworking guy. 6 years means a lot. I actually didn't start. This was my first full year of starting. So like that gives you something of like I'm not gonna quit.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna quit.
Especially shoot.
Yeah.
Now thinking about that, you saying your first year of actually starting a whole like
exactly.
that's another light. Like shit, like let's go
like,
for sure.
It's like that just shows for me. It's like once I put my mind to something, like I'm gonna achieve it.
Yeah.
So like I'm very focused in. You know, very hardworking. I'm very coachable as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely different schemes in the league, different types of guys. You know, some guys only like focusing on run blocking. Some guys are pass pro guys. Like, no, like I want to be a jack of all trades. I can move around as well. I'm just here to help the team as much as I can in any way, you know, I can. Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. And then lastly, you know, what impact do you look to make in your next, the next chapter in your story?
Man, impact to me is what I do for others, yeah, not necessarily for my own life, because I feel like I'll impact my life, you know, regardless. So impact for me is just like being able to, you know, show the younger generation like it's possible, showing younger Nigerians like in Nigeria that, you know, sports is a way out as well. Right. Like there's a lot of guys who they don't really know what football is over there, honestly. They think about soccer, rugby, like stuff like that. Makes sense. It's like, you know, just showing, you know, the younger generation like you can have two masters and you can still be great at football.
There's
as well.
options.
Yeah. So that's really what the impact I want to do is just being able to, you know, affect the younger generation.
That's awesome, man.
That is awesome, bro.
It really is cool. Now, it sounds like you know exactly your route and you're putting it in the hands of one up there. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And you truthfully believe in faith and all that stuff. And
absolutely.
I think that the storyline is going to play out the right way it should, you know.
Amen.
And I feel like, you know, a lot of success coming your way for sure.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's been a great time, bro, having you, man. Chopping it up.
I know, it's been great, man.
Yeah, it's been a fun time. But, you know, what's the rest of your plans looking like for the rest of the day?
Rest of the day, just get off my feet, stretch a little. Just pretty much getting off my feet.
Nothing too fun? You ain't going?
No, there's nothing.
Fresno.
Yeah, that's one thing. Fresno, and it's like I got to go. So it's just like the weekends is rest time. Weekdays we're gonna go hard. That's pretty much it for now.
And you guys are doing 2 days, huh?
Yeah,
for the most part of that AP.
Yeah,
you guys are getting after it, bro.
Yeah.
All week, dude.
It's worth it though when you see the improvement. The numbers keep getting increased week by week, and it's like, okay, this is working. So if it's working, why not?
Yeah, Dave mentioned numbers, bro. Like from the first time you guys were there, bro. Like
it's gone up already.
Huge.
Yeah, we're jumping up, bro. So it's crazy. Like if it's working, bro, why stop? Let's keep going, man.
So it's like low key addicting, huh?
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. When I see some form of improvement, we're just gonna hammer that for sure. Absolutely, man.
That's definitely sick.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, I appreciate you, man.
How many more? I was gonna say how many more weeks until Pro Day?
Oh yeah, when is Pro Day?
March 24th, 10:30 a.m.
Here at State, huh?
You're here at State. So I don't know how many was that, 2.5, 3 weeks or something?
Yeah, 2.5 weeks here. Yeah, there we go.
It's coming up real soon, man.
Yeah, man.
That's exciting for sure.
Absolutely.
Got anything for the youngins?
I mean, if you listen to the whole podcast, you hopefully you picked up some type of gems and stuff like that. Look out we got an album coming out soon. YDN has an album coming out soon, so look out for that. Should I say the name? Yeah. So the title is called "Time Will Tell." Okay. And you could take that in any fashion you want to, but time will always tell. You know, your grind, your hustle, different, you know, situations. But, you know, just look out for that album, YDN. You know, you're gonna hear about us, you know, a long time. So.
For sure, man. We'll put all your information down in the description for anyone that wants to go and you know, look at what they're doing. Yep. So that'll be down in the description. But Alex, I appreciate you, man, for finding the time. Yeah, no, this is a great time, bro.
Great place too. This is dope.
Yeah, you like it?
Absolutely. This is dope.
This is sick, man. I appreciate that for sure. I feel like that's what everyone, you know, we could all click. Everyone that we have on, they're just like, man, this place is sick. And we're like,
what do y'all be doing in here though?
Huh?
What are y'all doing here?
They just party in here. They just have events and party.
I'm about to say this look like a great place to.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, get after it a little bit, watch some sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of space, high ceilings, great time.
Never go wrong with it.
But no, I got a couple of rapid fire questions. I just want a one answer response, one or the other. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay. We'll talk about it after there's a couple. All right. So the first one, pancakes or waffles?
a good pancake.
From?
Batter Up has some good. Batter Up has some good pancakes.
Ooh, Batter Up's got some fluffy ass buttery pancakes.
Batter Up got some good pancakes.
Yeah, no,
good
I'm a homemade pancake guy.
Yeah,
homemade. Yeah, if it's good. Yeah.
It's kind of hard though.
If it's good.
I don't know if your pancakes are good.
I think they're pretty good.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Hot Pockets or a pizza roll?
Hot Pockets. I'll say Hot Pockets. That was my struggle meal. Kinda. It wasn't even a struggle meal. They're expensive now.
Really?
To me, well, for college, I guess.
Hot Pocket?
Compared to like noodles, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They honestly, for what they are kind of expensive.
It was like $9 for like.
It was like not even 6 of them or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. It got to a point. It's not even a struggle meal anymore.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Regular lemonade or pink lemonade?
Pink lemonade.
Yeah, pink lemonade.
A
for
good
sure.
pink lemonade with actual. Well, that's not strawberry lemonade. Am I tripping?
Oh, okay.
Oh, strawberry lemonade
is-
outweighs
Wait, what is
them
pink
all.
lemonade? What is that?
I actually
Technically,
think it's
I
just
don't
like,
know.
I just really that should just
Yeah,
clicked in my head.
because strawberry lemonade
Is pink
way
lemonade
different.
strawberry lemonade or is that a whole
No,
different?
I think it's a
It's-
whole different animal.
Yeah, I think pink lemonade is a whole different animal.
I think I still say pink lemonade.
Yeah. Okay. Strawberry lemonade or pink?
No, strawberry
Yeah,
lemonade. With
strawberry,
the actual
yeah.
strawberries in
with
them.
the actual
Oh
strawberries.
yeah. You
Bro, those
can't
go
yeah.
crazy. All right, and our most infamous. Is it famous or infamous?
It's infamous if it has any type of controversy to it. I believe isn't that
Yeah,
right?
Okay,
Infamous.
yeah,
is-
okay.
Infamous.
And our most infamous question yet: boneless chicken or bone-in chicken wings?
Mm.
I feel like I know the answer.
When I go to Wingstop, I get boneless. I definitely do.
Okay,
But if it's like homemade, I'm going bone in. If that makes sense.
that's reasonable.
That is reasonable because like bone-in, because like I'm skeptical on bone-in chicken from Wingstop. I'm a big boneless guy, like we all are. But like when I see some like good ass bone-in chicken wings at my house with like some like sauce that like my mom or something cooked up and put
Tear
on
it
that,
down.
like I'm tearing it up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
with the
I mean, that
bone-in
shit
wings,
crazy.
I need it falling off. I don't like
yeah.
it like
I
I
know
kind
what
of
you're
need it
talking
more to like you're just buying and getting it like
Okay.
all good.
What's your go-to sauces?
Simple guy, bro. Just ranch.
But like you don't have like any like sauce on top of them. Like you just
So
you're not.
I'm
they're
talking
not
about the wings.
Yeah, we're talking about wings right now.
Ranch.
You got no like meat.
Oh,
like
you talking about like if I'm going Wingstop?
like
Oh,
seasoning?
my bad. Okay, I'll
He
go.
worded it wrong.
I did.
Yeah,
word it
my
out.
bad. I thought you said what I dip it in. Okay, I'll go barbecue and mango habanero, and then I'll get a side of ranch.
The mango habanero, dude. I had that 2 nights ago, bro. Gas.
Yeah, if you eat it too fast, man, you start crying a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, shout out to the Wingstop right here on Herndon and Clovis. Next to the Dick's Sporting Goods, bro. I went in there the other night, like I said. Got some boneless wings, and they accidentally put someone else's order in my bag as well. So I had hella chicken, dude, and Wingstop can get pretty pricey.
Yeah.
So, dude,
Very pricey,
right? So,
no
dude,
reason.
imagine, right? I'm expecting, only 15 boneless wings, some fries, and I just spent $25 or whatnot.
yeah.
And then I open the bag, and there's like hundreds of like little chicken like boneless
Sound
wings,
like
and
a
I'm
fat
like,
man dream.
bro,
I got a
like,
story too for Wingstop. Same place too.
Yeah.
Shout out to them because I'm an old lineman, so I eat. So
Yeah.
like one night I'm just rambling. I want Wingstop, but I look at the time. I don't know why I eat so late. It was like already like 12. I'm already at 12.
is late.
Don't they close at 12 or something?
yeah.
I called them up anyways. They picked up. Hello. I was like, yo, like I know y'all closing, but like. Can y'all give me an order in? I was like, oh yeah, sure. I was like, okay. So I pulled up at like 10:30 and they opened the door just for me to come in, and then there was like 2 girls back there. They made the food for me, like gave me some extra wings.
12:30, right?
Yeah, like 12:30.
Okay.
Like that's when I got there. That's way after their
Yeah,
time.
no, yeah. And
Yeah,
they made you some wings right there?
Yeah, with extra in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I was
said
a
they-
happy fat boy that day.
Oh yeah, no free
Yeah.
food, bro. When you get extra food, bro, like it doesn't only the only thing it puts on you is a smile. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
like, oh man, I mean, a couple extra pounds, but
Oh, that's fine.
we'll shed it in the morning. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll shed that in the morning.
That's funny.
But that's it, man.
Yeah, I'm good. You got anything else?
No, that's it, man.
No?
Yeah, that was a good time, man.
I mean, good luck to you, man. Really.
Yeah, good luck.
Appreciate
Keep
it.
working because it seems like you got everything right in front of you. Just got to keep going.
You know what
after.
you have to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But guys, I appreciate you guys coming on. You know, make sure you guys go check out Mr. Alex. Stay tuned with him. Like you said, everything will be in the description. We're on the road to 2K subscribers.
On the road to 2K subscribers.
Yep. So we're not close, but we're close. We're there.
We're there.
We're there. So we just press the subscribe button. Make sure you
we're
tell
almost
a
at 1,000 Instagram followers. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's sick.
we've been flirting with 1,000 though for like a month now.
Yeah, it's been going up to like 75.
Yeah, and then it goes down.
Nah, get them to that
Let's
1K mark,
all
man.
right, let's make it a little easier.
Get 'em
Let's
to
get
that
1,000
1K.
Instagram followers first, and then we'll work to 2K subscribers on
Y'all gonna get there,
Like
man.
that.
Y'all gonna-
I
Yeah,
appreciate
for
that,
sure.
bro.
And then also for our college baseball guys, top 25 week 3 rankings are out. So make sure you guys go comment on that on Instagram or Twitter. But that's really all the announcements and everything else I had. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
You got
honestly,
anything
I
else?
don't got much anything else, but thank you guys for tuning in every single Tuesday at 7:30. Like we said at the beginning, and like we just said now, we fuck with all you guys. We thank you guys. You guys mean the world to us. And without you guys, then none of this would be possible. Alex, thank you again, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Like I
sir.
said, everything's down below, guys, but we will see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.